Hi, I want to start with a question. Have you ever said just one more video while using your phone at night and suddenly it's like already 2 a.m.? Well, that happened to many of us. We keep scrolling, watching videos, or checking social media without realizing how late it is. Today, I want to talk about something that many of us experience but don't always take seriously, using our phones too much at night. I realized how harmful this can be because of a very bad personal experience. One night, I stayed up very late because I couldn't stop looking at my phone. I was watching videos like TikToks and scrolling through social media, and I kept telling myself, just one more video. But that kept happening again and again. Before I realized it was very late and I had barely slept. But what happened at the next morning? The next morning I felt terrible. I felt very tired, dizzy, and my vision was blurry. It was also really hard to me to concentrate during all my day. That experience made me realize how much our phones can affect our health and our sleep, especially when we use them late at night. Well, today, phone use is extremely common on daily life. A study shows that average persons spends about 3 or 4 hours per day on their smartphones. Teenagers often spend more than 7 hours on day screens, not including the time spent on schoolwork. Another statistics shows that around 70% teenagers reporting using their phones in bed before going to sleep. Well, one more important reason for this problem is light that comes from our phone screen, especially blue light. But why blue light? Well, it's because blue light can confuse your brain and make it think that it's still daytime. And because of this, our brain produces less melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone that helps us fall asleep. When melatonin levels decrease, it becomes harder for us to relax and sleep naturally. Because of this, using our phones late at night can lead to several negative effects. Some of these include poor sleep quality, headaches, eye strain, difficulty to concentrating, fatigue, and sometimes dizziness. In my case, in my experience, dizziness and blurry vision the next day because my body was extremely tired and had not rest enough. Lack of sleep can also affect mood, memory, and obviously school performance. Some studies even show that students who do not sleep enough are more likely to difficult paying attention in class. Well, the good news is that there are simple things we can do to reduce negative effects, like experts recommend stop using our phones at least 30 minutes before going to bed. This allows the brain to relax and prepare for sleep. Another helpful idea is turning on do not disturb mode so notifications do not distract you during the night. It can also help to replace phone time without relaxing activities like reading or listening some music to calm. Finally, keep your phone away from your bed. Can make it easier to resist the temptation to keep scrolling. In conclusion, phones are very useful and important in our daily lives, but using them too much at night can seriously affect our sleep, and this can be a consequence of our health. In my experience of staying up late on my phone and feeling dizzy and having blurry vision, The next day it helped me to understand how important it is to control screen time. If we manage our phone use better, especially before going to sleep, we can improve our sleep, feel better, and perform better during the day. Thank you, Lisa.